see everything. All the lovely hardware that I'm going to use. So, this is the Sound Blaster 16 for compatibility, and also the gravis ultrasound. Perhaps you can remember LGR's reaction to the video quality, to the audio quality of this card. It is a very, very nice sound card. And also I have a VLB motherboard that came from this machine, but it needs some repairs. And I'm going to replace the SX with the DX2 here. Also have a VLB controller. And I'm going to try to use a compact flash card as a hard drive, but only for copying files and so on, because I am going to use the hard drive that is here actually. And this graphics card here, it is yeah, so I can't see the name. I've seen it before, but I can't see the name of this graphics card. But I can fill it up with more RAM, it seems. But this case here is absolutely beautiful, I think. I love this case. I love these lines here. And also, it doesn't have a turbo button or a turbo display. That's perfect for me, because when I had the 486, it didn't have a turbo button. Then I would see older computers, like 386 and so on, that had turbo button, and I thought, turbo button? Turbo on a computer? It didn't seem like a technical term, so I didn't like a turbo button. It seemed stupid to me back then. So I would like to have a computer with a turbo button and a turbo display, but for me, not the 486. It belongs on a 386 or perhaps a 286. So to me, this is perfect for me. So I'm really going to enjoy building this computer. But first, let's start repairing this motherboard. So as you can see, there was a battery here, and it leaked and ruined the trace, so the keyboard doesn't work. And also I have to clean up some more here, I can see. It's a bit tricky.
There.
It looks like the trace here is broken. So, but it's got to be the first trace here is this one, goes to this resistor, and then the second one is going to the last one here. Oh, there is a connection. Okay, so first I'm going to add some solder. It doesn't even want to stick. Maybe this is not necessary to use this gun here, but try. I don't think I was able to do much, in fact. Maybe I should just push it. Come on! Whew, finally. It was a bit difficult actually. Ah, whatever. Okay, to reattach the components first. Well, this is a bit of a struggle, but that is the point of this hobby also. You're supposed to struggle a bit. So you just have to enjoy the process. So there's a resistor here. This must be this one. Okay, so this one is to be connected to this one right here. So I saw some people using vinegar to neutralize the corrosion. So let's try. Oh, it's fizzing. I can hear it. Nothing? Yeah, now you can see it. Funny. Okay, it's time to clean up this computer from the inside. So I'll just brush away, and it's a bit dusty in here. And there's some more battery acid or something. Oh yeah. Okay, so I couldn't find any HD LED connector here, and I couldn't find the manual either. So let's just install it. And then is the video card above the hard drive controller. Not sure if this is ID 1 or 2 or ID. I mean VLB, but how the hell am I going to attach the ID cables now? I think I'm going to have switched these around. No, it's being bent. Let's connect floppy drive. Perhaps I should connect power, black on black in the middle here. Need to bend back some pins here. Oh, there we go. Quite nice on the back side here also. I need to use this AT adapter. So the keyboard didn't work. Let's see if I have fixed it. Okay, let's see here. Yes. Oh. Oh. But there's no light on the keyboard. Oh wait. So when I plug it in, it lights up, then it stops. But does it work now? I fell. Oh. Keyboard is locked. Unlock it. Perhaps that was the problem all along. Or there were some problems with the tracers. But I guess it doesn't matter which way. I'm just going to use a jumper in the keyboard lock instead. Okay, I connected a jumper. But there's no light still. Keyboard is locked, but this lock is preventing me from. I didn't think that would be a bigger problem than just connecting a jumper, but I might have connected the jumper in the wrong position. Let's see here. So you can see the key lock here. Keyboard is locked. Unlock it. You know what? Oops. Remove the jumper. Did I try that? Okay, so it's not locked anymore. I think it's working. Yeah. I think there's a bad connection perhaps in here. Okay, run setup, F1. Alright. I have to detect hard disk. Not detected. But, what? Oh. This was so many options. Hard disk not installed. But floppy, is it detected? Yeah. If the floppy drive is detected, then the controller is working. So I guess perhaps I need to manually set the hard drive parameters. And then I have to open up this hard drive. And then this hard drive also has a lock. So I'm not sure how easy that is going to be. Instead, I'm going to try to use this controller card that was already installed here. Perhaps then I can auto detect the hard drive. And then perhaps I can figure out the settings. And then put the VLB card back in. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to write this down. Actually, I'm going to try to boot the PC. This is exciting. Starting in Mustas. Hey! Cool! Okay, I will blur out the names. This is like going back into the past, you know? Ski.exe. What's that? Oh, okay. Oops. It's key free. Seems mostly like a computer made that they used for doing work. Okay, enough snooping around. And by writing down the settings, I mean taking a picture of it. Okay, now I can type. Okay. 55. Yeah, 240. Where's a right to cmos and exit? Yes. Okay. What? The floppy drive failed because why? As you can see, it doesn't really go far down. I'm going to just try to screw in here and see if it is making a good enough connection. B drive error, but that's fine. I got the floppy controller working again. There was not enough connection. What I had to do was to bend it slightly so that it would enter the hole in here, or the crack. And then I could use the screw and kind of force the card further in, but it was a tight fit. Okay, now I need to find some CMOS battery replacement thing. So I did remove the battery a long time ago, and now I put in a new battery holder and also a diode, because I don't think this battery can charge up. So if you take the plus side of the diode connecting to the plus side of the battery, then the power will only flow in one direction. If you look inside the small diode, or LED, light emitting diode, you will see two big things, one small thing and one big thing. The big thing, or big lead, is the minus, and the small is the plus. So I took the small one, connected to the plus side of the battery here. But it also will reduce the voltage, so I only get 1.5 volts out instead of like 3 or something. But since there are a lot of old motherboards with old batteries that still keeps the BIOS settings, I thought perhaps 1.5 volts will be enough. But let's see. I'm going to install this 8-speed CD-ROM from Mirai. Cable is not long enough to get it over here. So this is my cable extension. Way too short. So I'm going to buy another one, and I'll just place this somewhere else. I don't want to wait for the extension cable, so I'll just cut the cable here and here and make my own extension. Okay, so it's not that pretty, but I hope it works. If we add some tape, then it's going to look so nice. Almost. Okay, let's see if the drivers and stuff are on the card. What? So LGR used Clear HDD, which is a disk tool, so I'm going to try to around that to clear the compact flash card. And so I'm going to use a gotek drive. Yeah, 0 first drive, 1 second fixed drive, slave. Okay, clear SGD. 1 should be correct then. Yes. Yes. Bad partition table, okay. 5, 2, let's create one. Create primary. Yes. Wow. I'm going to try this one, for example. Why? So I could not get the graphics card to work. So I'm going to try this one instead. This is the Cyrus Logic CLGD 5428. Nice. Okay, it's time to install these things here. I have installed the mouse driver, and I tried to install the CD-ROM driver, but that wasn't working completely. Okay. Manuals. Nice. Install. Hello, DOS Retro Gamers. I'm Phil's Computer Lab. Extended memory plus mouse plus CD-ROM. That's easy. Okay, I'm going to test the CD-ROM. Yeah, it works. Nice. Analog devices. No, it says no. Analog joystick. Advanced gravis. World's best joystick. Okay. User guide. Okay, cool. I read the user manual. It was a bit useful because these are for changing the function of the buttons here. So you can either set it to be as button 1, nothing, or button 3. And you can set all of these buttons to 1 or 2. So I've set this one to button 1. This one is, I'm going to set it, this one, I'm going to set it to, button 1 also. If it's here, then it's off. And if I set it to all the way at the bottom, this one will be button 2. I thought this was for calibrating. But you calibrate it with software, but this is for changing the stiffness. So you can set it all very loose, and then you can just do this, which is I don't know, if you're lazy, perhaps it's useful for a racing game or something. Then you can just yeah, turn it till it's a bit more stiff. I do like if it is a little bit stiff, and I love the sound it makes. Listen. I love the sound because I had a joystick before and it will make a sound like this. It wasn't this joystick, but it reminds me of my joystick. So I love this sound. Okay, let's try Wacky Wheels done. Okay, there's sound. Nice. Oh. Yeah. Well, this works for Wolfenstein. Button 2 doesn't open door. I haven't played with a joystick in a long time, but it feels a bit relaxing. And compared to using the keyboard, actually it's easier to use the keyboard, but I don't know. I like using... I like this. Where's the bad guy? There's one in here. So this is my first 3D game. I didn't play Doom on the 486 because I only had an SX processor. But when I first got this game, it was amazing. So violent. And Nazi symbols all over the place. And so to me this was very, very like a serious game. I loved it. My mom, not so much. Yeah, I understand why we used joysticks before. I think it's not better. Okay. I like this. It's so strange. I'm used to playing Amiga, but the joystick. but not these games, or it's a long time. Moving forward is forward. Okay. Ah. Now, it's not working. It doesn't have a dead zone, so it's always doing something. So, it's complete. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite difficult to build, but I haven't shown you all of my problems with it because it became too many things. The video became so fragmented. So I skipped over lots of things and yeah. But it's complete, it's working nicely. I love this joystick. The ultrasound, the Sound Blaster 16. And there's so much more things to do. I'm going to add a network card, connecting to a retro server, and perhaps connecting it to the Amiga, or the Amiga to the server also, I'm not sure. And I'm going to install more games and demos, and hopefully have some MIDI keyboard eventually. Then I can play MIDI music on this one with the gravis, and have some MAD music on the Amiga and some SID music also, and just combine everything to some sort of a song. I cannot make music, but we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and there's so much more to come. See you next time.